Other people responsible for the management of people living with disabilities have unanimously sent a Save Our Soul message to the government. Health correspondent Oluwatoyin Aboh reports.
According to a recent survey by the World Health Organization, more than 19 million Nigerians live with one form of disability or the other. Experts say this hinders the special people from getting employment in the organized private sector, which has negative effects on their general well-being, especially their health. Participants at this event agree that if people living with disabilities get employed, it will take some burden off their families and reduce the number of beggars on the streets of the world's most populous black nation.
They say an idle man is the devil's workshop. When you are idle and you don't have anything to do, of course, every day you need money, then you will beg. But if you are gainfully employed, there will be no time for that.
We are concentrating on person-centered approach with regards to those youths living with disability. That means the girl, child, and men. And then we are also concentrating on strength-focused approach, basing on their skills, their competencies, their talents that are, to maximize those talents and their capabilities in that area. Then the third one is solution-focused.
The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation in Lagos State explains what the state government is doing to engage people living with disabilities as public servants.
We have a law in place for the disabled, ensuring that they have all the freedom that is specified in the Constitution. They're entitled to everything that every normal individual is entitled to. And I must tell you that even the Lagos State government has started to ensure that even in buildings, where you have their buildings, there's space for them.
A lawyer living with disability also called on employers of labor not to see people living with disabilities as liabilities.
We need to increase our enabling environment. We need to make sure that we know that people who are disabled can actually do this stuff. They're not. Their disability doesn't make them incapable. I suppose if I didn't have hands, I couldn't do surgery, but I could still be a doctor in many other ways. If I didn't have, do you understand what I mean? There are things that maybe you cannot do, but it doesn't make your life totally impossible.
The organizers say the overall objective of the seminar is to create an enabling environment for disabled youth in Lagos State to get unfair access to employment opportunities so they can become more self-dependent and contribute to the economic and social development of Nigeria. Oluwatoyin Aboh, TVC News, Lagos.